Alright. Alright. I think we're up. I think the drone is... Yep, the drone's still in the air. Matt's over there flying. Can't make it today. He's over at Indian Motorcycle Tucson. So he's flying the drone to come hang out with us a little bit. What is up? What's up, Robert? What's up, Scarlett? How you guys doing? Yes, I did do my own super sticker. I wanted to see if I could. I forgot if I could. I just remembered I could after I did it. But whatevers. Yeah. Dodie, how you doing? What it do, Riz1? Matt Miller, how you doing? Felicimo is finally on time. Maxim, how you doing? Guys, we're going to be going over some motorcycle crashes today. So those of you that are watching this after it goes live, what I do is Tuesdays, now Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I stream a classroom session where we go over some motorcycle crashes and random things like close calls and all that stuff, some non-issue type stuff. And we figure out what is going on, how it happened, how we can prevent it for ourselves, things to look out for, and the biggest thing is situational awareness, and that's what we're going to be covering today. So I'm going to need some of the rookies, though. So we got these crew members over here. We got some DDFM rookies. I need you guys to start setting up the chairs. We're going to get started pretty soon. Get some chairs for everybody else. Today we're going to be having breakfast burritos, and I'm sorry guys, I just wanted a breakfast burrito, so I bought 300 of them, and they are in the crew lounge right now. So if you are a crew member, you can go ahead and jump into the crew lounge. We will be starting the class after I talk to the crew. So once again, if you are new to this, we do this Tuesdays, now Wednesdays, and Thursdays also. Wednesdays we will be doing it at 10 a.m. Arizona time, Mountain Standard Time, whatever. And that way it is easier for the European and anybody else across the Atlantic to watch and learn. So that's what we're doing. I do want to give some updates. I will be giving some updates, some planned ideas. I did share it in the crew lounge yesterday, but I will be sharing a little bit more information on that when we start the actual class and broadcast. Okay, you got a new beard color, Quentin? Yeah. Hey Rosemary, it's been a while. Quentin, I love that you got a pink beard. That's so cool. What's up, Crinkled Wall? How you doing? Juan Paulo, there you go. Hiya from Spain. We're gonna make it a little bit easier for you over there in Spain tomorrow, 10 a.m. My time. So I don't know what time it is for you. 6 feet away, yes. So yeah, exactly. Rookies, start spacing the chairs 6 feet. I think we're gonna get 300 people. So I don't know how many. That's a lot of feet. We got a big firehouse. We got a lot going on, so we can make it happen. Okay. Red beard, yeah. Everybody sign in. Yes, thank you, Matt Miller, for letting me know or reminding me. In order to sign in and get credit for today's class, you must hit that like button. I see 60 plus people in the class already. I just want to make sure you guys are getting full credit for the classroom session, so make sure you hit that sign in button by clicking that like button. Ninja 300, a good starter bike. Scoped kills. Yes, definitely. That's a great bike. There's definitely other bikes out there, but that's like a really, like, you're gonna find a good aftermarket options for that bike. You're gonna find a lot. That's one of the big things I talk about beginner bikes, is having a good support system after you buy it. If you get some random bike out there and you need to make adjustments to the ergonomics, and there's not a lot of aftermarket support for that, it's going to be a tough time. So kind of like when I bought the Indian FTR 1200S, I was the second person in Tucson to actually get one. There was no aftermarket options really. So now they're starting to come out with a lot more, and it's almost a year later. So it's a little bit interesting. What's up, Lion? How you doing? Tomorrow, Lion, we're going to have another stream, but it's going to be way earlier. So it's going to be 4 hours earlier than this one tomorrow. Okay. I see 30 people signed in. Very good. We're going to be starting pretty quick. 2 o'clock is when we do it, so I'm going to jump into the lounge real quick. I got to make sure you guys are doing your stuff. So all crew members, go into the lounge. Yeah. All crew members, go into the lounge. Here we go. We're about to start today. I was playing a little bit of video games out in the back, doing some MotoGP simulation training. But yeah, I was just having a little bit of fun out there. But we got some breakfast burritos here. We got all this other stuff. We're gonna be going over that video up top. Now this is just for crew. Yeah. Matt, Matt Miller, can you help me out? You're like an honorary crew member, but can you help me out? Tell everybody to come in here. Okay. So crew, DDFM crew, all the green names in the chat right now. We're going to be going over some of these crashes, but I wanted to give you guys some updates to what's going to be happening in the near future, and then maybe a little bit of the extended future if it does take off pretty well. So I have these ideas. I mentioned it in the crew lounge on the Discord, and what we're going to be doing here is that I understand we should be social distancing. I understand the complications of getting out and riding and practicing. I truly do understand it. And then on top of that, here's the difficulty, is that there's a lot of essential personnel out there. There's a lot of essential personnel out there that have to go to work, but their only means of getting to work is a motorcycle. So if I don't teach motorcycle safety during this whole quarantine lockdown or whatever, those people that have to commute to work are gonna have less of a safety briefing or less skill based. I mean, there's definitely a bunch of people out there right now that are having to cost money. They're selling their cars to buy a cheap motorcycle, but they don't know how to do it. So I have to make some content, some parking lot practice for those of you that are essential workers that have to ride your motorcycle to work and back. It'd be very bad of me as a crew chief to not share some safety ratings. So what I will be doing is I will be handcrafting and developing parking lot exercise type situations with swerves, with U-turns, and with emergency braking, everything that you need to know to stay safe, especially commuting. That's all I'm going to focus on, because that's what you should be doing out here now. You should not be doing any type of leisure riding, especially anything dangerous, because if you do get in a crash, guys, during this whole situation, not only are you going to strain the hospital system that's already really strained, but if you go in for a broken leg and you come out with this disease that's going around, it's a complication on top of a complication just because you wanted to go leisure riding. So those of you that are essential, that have to go to work and back and put yourself in that dangerous situation while riding motorcycles, I'm going to develop. I'm going out this week to go to a parking lot as safe as possible to show you guys how to do these exercises. And on top of that, the thing is with these exercises, I want to set it up to where you can film yourself. I want to set it up to where you will know how to do these things and then what to look for if you messed up with your own footage. And then on top of that, I want you to join the Discord, and we will create a whole new section where you can share your training with others, and we can all work together to make everyone safer. So think of it like, going to the gym with a training partner, and they're watching you, they're spotting you, they're making sure you're doing the squats, they're making sure you're doing the bench press, and they're like, you know what, your elbows are flared out, you know what, your chest lifted up, you know what, this, and this. That is what we're going to be doing for motorcycle training, and it's going to be a huge crew effort. And this is why I'm talking to you, crew members. This is why I'm talking to you guys. This is why I'm talking to you guys, because you are my first line. You guys are the people that I'm going to really depend on to help each other out and then help out all these newer riders. So that's what I'll be focusing on in the near future. In the future, we'll just be building upon the Smart Rider system, guys. We're going to be building upon that. And remember, the M portion of Smart Rider system, the maintaining of fundamental skills, that's what we're going to be doing with these new training exercises. Today, though, we're going to be focusing heavily on the S portion of Smart Rider, and that is going to be the situational awareness. We got a couple videos here, and we're going to be going over a bunch of situational awareness problems that we could see definitely with these riders that should be quarantined. But on top of that, Thursday, quick little update. I gotta give you guys the updates. Okay, I gotta do it. All right, Thursday, I have a bunch of crew members sending me videos of what they did and mistakes, no mistakes. Scarlett, I got your video. I love it. To go or not to go in a green light. Perfect example. I could use you today, but I'll save it for Thursday. I'll be opening up a Thursday only, members only chat, and I'll be going over your guys' footage. And if we get this thing going with the fundamental skills in the parking lot, Guess what? We're going to be doing that on Thursdays also. We're going to be talking and looking at people's U-turns, looking at their swerves, and we're going to go ahead and coach that stuff live Thursdays. Tomorrow, though, like I said, Wednesday. So all of you crew members that are out there in Europe watching this live, we're going to make it a lot easier. So today we started at 2 p.m. Arizona Mountain Standard Time. We don't do that daylight savings time. I don't know what it's called anymore. What are we doing tomorrow is we'll be doing it 4 hours earlier. So Lion, I know you're out in the chat, and all those people that are over there in Europe and Spain. I forgot your name. Sorry, man. Sorry. 4 hours before this is when I'm going to start tomorrow's stream. Okay? So I want all the crew. Yeah, come on. I want all the crew to grab a burrito. Go ahead and get a burrito. We're going to head out to the class. New high score? You got a new high score? No, you can't put your name above mine. Nuh-uh. Put Dan for the high score. Nuh-uh, Matt Miller over here playing video games. Yeah. All right, let's get to the class. Let's go. All righty. You can't join tomorrow, Lion. It was all for you. We do have donuts. We do have burgers for those that are class members here to sign in. In order to get access to the donuts and get credit for today's class, you have to hit that like button to sign in. Okay? See you later, 5150 Red Pill. I'll see you later, man. But today we're going to be going over these motorcycle crashes. We're going to be utilizing that code chart up there, the white, yellow, orange, red, and brown stage. There's going to be a lot of brown stages today. If you don't know what brown stage is, basically poop your pants because you panicked and you couldn't do what you're supposed to do. So this is what we're going to be doing today. So let's go ahead and jump into it and get started. I eat fast food sometimes. The breakfast burritos isn't very fast. We get high quality meats, high quality tortillas and wheats and corns and all that. Bean and cheese, bean and rice, all that stuff. We get high quality stuff. All right, Mosio 64. So if you'd like to be a part of the crew at Burrito Flavor Donuts, yeah. If you'd like to be part of the crew, click that link in the chat, and you get access to the crew lounge and a bunch of other things, especially on the Discord. Discord's a lot of fun. You got 2 burgers and 3 donuts, Black Sniper. Yeah. Anybody brought salad? I'm sorry. We do this is the firehouse, guys. We need high calories. Here at the firehouse. We do a lot of workout in the gym and everything. I was a good gym going. Yeah, boy. Woo. Hit the gym today. Let's get swole. Yeah, exactly, Matt. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna jump into these first ones, and we're gonna talk about situational awareness and everything.
Never mind. No public. Oh. You good? I got it on camera.
All right, so that guy got some road rash. Felissimo, you're gonna start practicing with traffic cones. I'll send the video to you. Good. I want to see it, guys. And here's the thing. So just real quick, this is like the biggest part about. 1 second. So this is the biggest part when it comes to the parking lot practice stuff, is that you have to be really careful, especially with the way everything is going right now. Not only just legally, but if you do get injured, you could potentially get yourself kind of in some trouble medically, because then you're going to possibly get you can contract the COVID-19. So just be super careful. Make sure you wear full gear. That's very, very, very important. Okay, got it on camera. I'm sure that helps the skin not hurt. Exactly. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to take a look at what happened through all this. We're doing wheelies through intersections where it's a high trafficked area, and this is more so like an ego type thing. You're going to see that it's an ego thing. People are going to try to, when you hear the comment of I got it on camera, that's what people are doing. They want to be on camera, so they're going to do some really crazy things. So let's go take a look at this one a little bit more.
Never mind. No public.
So that's just just a failure of not even fundamental skills. This is not a fundamental skill. This is a failure of an extracurricular skill, and this is where it's going to lead. So there you're going to have that massive injuries to the left if this was at a higher speed. So right here, he's going to have road rash. Okay, so he doesn't have a jacket. He doesn't have armor. He doesn't have anything other than a helmet, and this is where it's going to hurt. So just that little bit. So take a quick look at this. Look how much, like, he hit the ground. It's not even like a half second. He didn't even travel 5 feet. Okay, maybe 5 feet.
Oh! You good?
Oh, sounds good. It does sound good. For $10, thank you so much. Keep up the good work, brother. Thank you for the donation. I really do appreciate it. Cheers to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But take a quick look. Take a quick look. You see the little shiny parts on his arm? That's road rash. Now, this is going to be level 1 or grade 1 road rash. Now, there's level 2, level 3, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. All the different types of ways to say it. Or even first degree, second degree, third degree. So this is like first degree burn, first degree road rash. Now, this is just that top layer of the skin. It's like sliding into, you know, home base or third base or whatever it is in baseball. You get that nice little raspberry on your leg just because you weren't wearing the right stuff. This is where that's what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. But here's the thing. I made a mention of how slow he was going and how far he slid, and this is what it looks like. Imagine 35 miles an hour. What do you think it's going to look like? Imagine the interstate speeds. What do you think it's going to look like? Now, look where the actual damage to the body is. That's where the jacket's protection. You're going to have very high abrasive material on the outside. You're going to have armor on the elbow, armor on the shoulder. Look where that damage is. It's on his elbow. It's on the outside where you're going to get the abrasions. That would have been protected with a motorcycle jacket. So if you did crash, if you are going to do wheelies, I'm not going to say do it out here in the open roads, but if you are going to do wheelies, if you are going to do something, wear gear so it can protect that. So if you are going to go practice any of the parking lot exercises that I will be coming out with, you want to prevent that by wearing gear. It's as simple as that. Okay, I don't even know if we should even mess around with this video anymore. Let's go to the next one. Ay. Sorry, I paused it.
Oh yeah, blood.
Very lucky with that situation. Easily crack ribs, easily break bones. That's very high impact, very pointed impact with the wall. It's just not good. Guys, like, if you're going to do any type of wheelies, if you do any type of parking lot practice, or you can do anything you're going to be practicing your skills, don't do it on a road like this. You don't have a lot of room left or right. You have a lot of room in forward or back. So maybe a swerve on this situation, but I wouldn't mess with this. This is not the area to play around.
Oh yeah.
That's easily broken ribs. Broken ribs, especially if it's going to be big enough, like if it's going to be really dislocation and a real compound fracture, it can puncture your lungs, guys. In this situation, you get your lungs punctured. If you're practicing this right now and you get your lungs punctured, you go to the hospital, catch COVID-19. Well, it's a lung disease, guys. Good chance you're probably going to die from something stupid like this. That's what I'm trying to get at, guys. I'm trying to get you to understand this is not something you want to be doing, especially right now. But if you are going to do it, because I know a lot of you guys are going to do it, I'm a prevention guy, all that stuff. If you are going to do it, mitigate as many injuries as possible. Don't do it in an area like this. Wear full gear. If you fail, you fail, but you're not going to have a retaining wall to crash your ribs into, okay?
Blood.
Hey, bud, how about you use your blinkers next time when you turn over? Use your blinkers.
Cool breeze, man. It seems like every day. Cool breeze every day. Now, this is an older video, so I'm hoping that we're not doing that anymore. Like, I got 4 videos up here ready for you guys. This is 2018. Alex Giles, how you doing? Nice. Matt, you already figuring it out, man. You're already figuring out. Guys, this is a non-issue. Zero issue. This should not cause your heart rate to go up. This should not cause you to get angry. This should not surprise you. This should not be an issue at all for you. This happens all the time, all day, every day, out on the roads. Now, does that not mean it's not dangerous? No, it can be absolutely dangerous. That's the thing. But this was way ahead of him. No need to use the blinkers. Because here's the thing, guys, we're practicing situational awareness, and we need to recognize patterns, and this is definitely one of those patterns that we can easily recognize so that we can not be surprised by it, and so we don't have to be pissed off about it. And another thing, when you're screaming into your helmet at these speeds, that person cannot hear you. So this makes me believe that this was done for the camera. So once you see this, it's not, it happens. But here's the one thing I don't like. What are we doing right here? What are we lane splitting for? What are we sharing a lane for? I'm starting to get, yeah, this is a great day. I got to keep reminding myself, this is a great day. What are we lane splitting for? What's up, Black Rider? How you doing, man? How you doing? Joe Valance, yes, today is, or the class is in session, man. We can't hear you, it's just sign language? What do you mean? You guys can't hear me? I don't know if I can believe you. Latvia, how you doing, man? Woo woo. What are we lane splitting here for? What are we lane splitting here for? Why are we sharing a lane? Why are we sharing a lane with another car? Oh, the rider. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need to think. You can hear me? Okay, so sorry, that Suda was talking about somebody else. Suda was talking about somebody else. Why are we lane splitting right here? What is the point? I can't look at this image anymore. What is the point of this? Felicimo goes, okay, I'll calm down. I'll calm down. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. Whew. But there's absolutely no reason to. There's no reason to share a lane. You have a giant lane right here. You have a giant lane right there. Why are we lane filtering or sharing a lane with another car? Right away, this is a bad situation. So if this car just moved over a little bit, boom, you got hit. Well, I know it's legal to lane split. I know it's legal to lane split in California. I know that. I know that. But why are we doing it right here? Why are we doing it right here? The guidelines say you can do it. But here's the thing. Should you? Should you do it right here? There's zero reason to. So this right here, this car moving over, you increase the speed. You're catching up to that car. You notice how, look how far away it is. Look how far that car away is compared to us. We are traveling at a higher rate of speed versus all the vehicles here. If we're catching up to that car, that means we're going fast. So when I talk about patterns, of cars that we need to start focusing on, start understanding, why did that car switch that lane? Because that's the fast lane. Probably really tired of being right behind that white van. You'll get me a beer, Quentin? Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Really do. He's moving over to that lane because it's a faster lane. He wants to get into a faster lane. It's as simple as that. We don't need a blinker. We need to understand that there's an open space right there, and we saw it well ahead of time. Look at the tire is over the line. That means that person is either just not a good driver and is just going back and forth and screwing up and it can't, draw between the lines, or that driver is moving to a different lane. Once you see that and the driver's possibly moving to a different lane, relax, slow it down, maybe get an idea of where that person's going and then get around them if you absolutely have to. But look, we're right next to this car. There's so many mistakes. Let's just move. I'm done.
Hey, bud, how about you use your blinkers next time when you turn over? Use your blinkers.
I'm done. Same thing. I think we've already done this video because I remember LA Gixxer before on here. He actually showed up to the stream and very insightful. He was letting us know what's going on. So right here, once you see, I mean, he's got the blinker on too. That's a blinker. So that's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Got the blinker on, but you can already see the intention of the driver. You see how the tires are getting over the line? That's that pattern that I want you guys to start recognizing. Now, this is common sense, but here's the thing. Not a lot of people are utilizing the common sense in the way they should. Rev bombing is not going to solve your problem, especially when there's a vehicle problem. Now you just removed all engine braking. Now you have to utilize all actual brakes to slow down and decelerate. Almost lost traction, almost dumped the bike. So when I talk about being a smart rider, guys, this is the DDFM crew t-shirt, and I understand Amazon right now is not printing out any new t-shirts, so sorry if you can't have access to the crew uniform, but the S portion is situational awareness, and if that fails, your fundamental skills, the M portion, the maintaining of fundamental skills needs to kick in, and his skills did kick in, but here's the thing is we would not be in this spot if we were paying attention and utilizing very simple skills to mitigate these situations. And if we're already going to be taking a right-handed turn, why do we care if this guy is going to be in this lane? Why do we care if he switched lanes? If we go back to this, if we see that, switch lanes. You're going to turn right. You're turning right to the interstate anyways. You see this, just switch lanes. This guy's going to get in your lane. You're going to get in his lane. It's a nice swap. That's it. Done. This happens all the time in cars. Why is it that motorcyclists are posting these things for YouTube? The original intent for this is not for me to watch the video and talk to you guys. What is the original intent for this? It's to show that, what? I don't get it. I don't understand. Not gonna drink anymore. MLD Smithy Mesa, man, how you doing? Blind spot. Right away. Tomorrow's video, I talk about this. Tomorrow's video that's gonna come out tomorrow, I talk about this. You're in the blind spot even if you're 2 or 3 lanes away. Yeah, I'm not gonna drink the energy drink anymore. I was getting a little tired before the stream. I'm not tired anymore. This is a blind spot 2 or 3 lanes away. So if this car is merging from lane to lane to lane to lane to lane to lane, you're in their blind spot. So once you see that this car is starting to do this, so this car is 2 lanes away. It's on that line right now. You can see it. It's on the line right there. So it's going to merge. Once they merge, now you're close together. So they're like right here, merging. Well, once if they want to go in the fast lane, merge, boom, hits you. So once you start to see them coming this way, this is the pattern. You start to see them come this way. You need to look at that orange stage. Oh, crap, they're going to go into the lane next to me. And then at that point, 2 steps ahead, we're playing chess here, guys. We're not playing stupid checkers. Checkers are fun, but we're not doing that. That's not motorcycling. Car driving is checkers. We're chess players here, guys. D-Pain, yes, tomorrow we will be doing it. So they're going to come in. You need to understand the next step. They're going to be in the lane next to you, and you're going to be in their blind spot. So what happened here is he did something good. He did something bad. He did something good. What was bad is didn't recognizing that it's not even bad. So the last video was bad. Mr. Nick, thank you so much. Yeah, boy. Haven't said that in a while. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Last video, got upset, rev bombed, slammed the brakes, almost lost control, got on the interstate, pissed off. Okay, this video, this person in the silver SUV is moving towards him. What he can improve on is recognizing that pattern. That's what we're talking about today. What he did good is that person kept going, and he had two options. He could swerve to the left, which is over in this area. He could swerve over here, or he can accelerate. He had three options. So, or he can accelerate forward or decelerate back. Those were his three options. Those are his three options. Same drive, by the way. Damn. Just got on the interstate. So he had three options. He chose one option, which is one that I would have chosen. Accelerate. We have really powerful motorcycles, guys. We can accelerate out of these things, especially if we're out on the interstate with a very high-powered engine. But if we have a very low-powered engine on the interstate, it might be a swerve or decelerate might be a better chance. So right here. So now we're blind spot. You hear the RPMs go up? Watch. Listen to him. As soon as that person gets into that lane next to him and he recognizes in the blind spot, he's like, oh crap, I need to get a better space cushion. Boom, accelerated. Listen. That is what you need to do if you see that. Either decelerate, accelerate, or move over to a better space, different lane if you have to. But take a look. He recognized it, accelerated, and that person was going. That person was still going to go. Look at it. They're over the line. That person was over the line. They were going to hit this motorcyclist. So situational awareness failed. The fundamental skill of acceleration saved him. But this was a close call. The goal is to not have close calls. And the way you don't have close calls is with really good situational awareness above and beyond the skill of fundamental skills. I'm going to tell you this, guys, right now. You need to practice your situational awareness more than you do parking lot practice. Tom, you like this way? You like, Tom, Felicimo, dude? Man, when you need to show up on time more often. You just pick your lane and go on with your day. This is your best mode, Dan. Clear-eyed critique, pull no punches. You guys want me to start talking more like this, where it's just the biggest problem I have when I talk like this is that, you know, let's say LA Gixxer over here didn't like how I said it, and he could easily click a few buttons and cause a lot of problems for me. So I'm going to try my absolute best to give you exactly what you guys want, but on top of that, try my best to do some verbal judo. Yeah. I mean, we have to. Yeah, we have to. Some verbal judo to make sure that everyone is learning. We have to make sure we're all learning. We're not here to, you know, be mean. But sometimes you just got to do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to do it. Another one. We're going to skip this one. We're going to skip this one. I think you guys understand, right? I think you guys understand what happened here. We're going to move on to the next. Oh, road strategy? Okay. All right. Patterns. Patterns. Situational hazards. Patterns in traffic. Patterns. We're lane filtering. We're lane splitting. Natural hazards of no escape routes to left or right. We only have acceleration, deceleration. Why would a vehicle cross in front of us while we're lane filtering? Why? Ask yourself why. Now, remove the rider mentality. Remove all that stuff. Remove the speed. We're not talking about speed. We're not talking about the rider himself. We're not talking about all that. Let's talk about one thing for this video, and it's the pattern. And this is why I'm doing this today, is because I know a lot of you, I got a lot of emails. I got so many emails. I got so many private messages saying, hey, I still have to commute. I still have to do this. And, you know, what do I do? You guys don't understand. I get like 200 plus comments in 12 hours. I get 20 emails a day and possibly 15 private messages that are unread. right now on Discord. I'm so far behind, and all of it is I have to commute, I lane filter, I do this, I do this, I do this. Patterns, guys. Right here. We have a vehicle that wants to move over and cross your path of travel just to get into the next lane. They're not doing it to hit you. They're not doing it to hit you. They're doing it to get in a different lane. So how do we recognize when they will do that? How do we know when they're going to do that? When there's an open space. A car is not going to lane filter. A car is going to go where there's an open space. So watch this. If you see an open space like this right here, definitely be in orange. You should be in orange stage lane filtering anyways, but definitely be prepared for that space and that space. But right now, there's no vehicles that could go into it. If this van decided to smash into this, he's going to hit this car. So that right there, it's not going to work. Open space right there. There's open spaces everywhere, but there's an open space right here. But what's the difference between this open space and all the other ones? We can see the side of a car. We were looking at, look at this. All we see are the back ends of cars until we're right next to them. But all we see are the backs of cars. The moment you see an open space coupled with like the side of a car, like everyone's doing this, all of a sudden you see like the side of a car. You see how the side's different of my hand versus the front of my hand? Look, this is the front of my hands. Front of my hands. What's different now? You can see the side of my hand. These are two cars. Now you can see the side of a car. This one's going to be in your path of travel. There's an open space. There's the side of a car. At this time, it's not the moment to rev bomb. It is not the moment to honk your horn. It is not that moment. In an emergency situation, you have to keep it as simple as possible. Complex movements in an emergency situation will get you killed. So adding a horn, adding a pull in the clutch to rev bomb, now having to apply the brakes, now having to swerve, now having to keep your head and eyes moving where you need to go. That's all too much information, guys. That's all too much. In this situation, roll off the throttle, apply some brakes. Roll off the throttle, apply some brakes. Two things you have to do in this situation. You can't swerve left or right. You're going to hit a car. So you have to roll off the throttle and apply some brakes. Don't add a rev bomb to it. Don't add a horn to it. Don't wait till the last second to apply the brakes. Now you're going to have to apply it even harder, and you're probably on the line. And then on top of that, don't stare at the person. He almost crashed because he waited to the last second. Almost crashed because he waited to the last second. What saved him in this situation? Applying the brakes. Not the rev bomb, not the horn. Applying the brakes is what saved him. He locked up his brakes too on top of that. Very lucky. Very lucky. He lifted the... Okay. We're done. We're done. We're done. I think my patience is gone today. Oh! Yeah, Emmett. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm glad you guys are pointing this out. There you go. Wear shorts, baby! Uh-oh. That's an angry person. So, let's just get past that. You know, I think we've seen this one before, but we'll just skip some of these ones. It's always good to watch them over again, just so that you can get a different perspective. That's right, those shorts, baby. Whoa! Do you think speed was a factor on that one, guys? Do you think speed is a factor? Yeah, I don't know how that happened. He was already flipping. Look at him keep going. Look at him keep going. That's why you need to wear gear, guys. That's why you need to wear gear. Press L. Oh! I didn't know you... Oh, K is this. I'm using the arrow keys. Let's see. Oh, baby shark. What? What? Did I miss that? I think I skipped it. Yeah, I skipped it. Yep, right there. Look at open space. Open space. Let's go back. I'll watch the whole thing. Open space. Guy wants to get into the spot that's moving. Open space. That's it. Non-issue. Not. Don't. Probably. Yeah, Christopher probably. Jay goes back 10 seconds. Nice, dude. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. There's a lot wrong with this one. It's a red light right there, right? No, it's green. Now it's a red. Did he just go through red? I can't see around this car. I don't like this spot. I think he went through a red. Elias, how you doing? It does. I don't care if they're on their phone. Yeah, the 10 seconds works pretty good. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right. I'm going to mute this for you guys and me, actually. And I'm going to tell you guys, like, just straight up, like, what is going through my head. We're going to try something a little bit different for this video. Typically, I'll go over some of the stuff, but this is what I'm seeing. So it's a lot like the ride with Dan the Fireman that I used to do. I'm not doing it right now. Like I said earlier in the stream, is that, you know, if something does happen, it can expose me to the coronavirus on top of any complications for an accident. I don't want to go to the hospital. So we're going to simulate some of this stuff. So Justin with the gray beard, dude, that's awesome. All right, so right here, we're going to go ahead and talk. Here we go. All right, open space, car tires turning, non-issue. I'm going to accelerate into them. Protecting the lane is not what you should be doing. Don't protect your lane on this one. This car is going to beat you. Okay, so let the car in, not a big deal. Increase your space cushion so you can see around the vehicle. Right now, I can't see what's really in front of the vehicle. I can barely see the top of the vehicle ahead of him. I don't have an escape path to the left. This person can apply the brakes, and I'm either going to have to stop on a dime or I got to find an escape path. Now I have an escape path to the left. High traffic, though. If I swerve left, I could possibly hit this median. Now we got red lights. We got an intersection coming up. I don't know if any cross traffic. It's a red light for me. I should have stopped, but I'm not. I can't see around this vehicle. I cannot see around this vehicle. Move over to lane position 1 or lane position 3. Now we're going to follow again. Stay right here. Stay right. No, now we're okay. Okay, we're stopping. Bit non-issue. Why are we lane splitting? Well, maybe it's legal. Okay, fine. Is he on his phone? It doesn't matter if he's on his phone. I don't care if he's on his phone. Was he in my path of travel? Yes. Did he try to merge in front of me? Yes. Does it matter why? I don't care. I don't care why. I really don't care why. I only care if he's in front of me or not. And if he's in front of me, I'm going to increase my space cushion so I can look around him. If I still can't see around him, even with a good space cushion, I'm going to move off to a different lane position 1 or lane position 3, and I can now see with good line of sight. I'm not going to sit in the middle right behind somebody. You can't see. So always move lane positions for the best line of sight and for the best space cushion. So if there's somebody to my side, if somebody's like right here, I want to spread myself away from them and still have good vision. That's what you need to be doing. All this right here. I know I should have hit J. Let's hit J. So once again, take a look at this. Right here, indication, open lane. My lane is moving. There's an open space. I did not protect it good enough, but it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, what is it I'm trying to do? A good space cushion and good line of sight. I have a good space cushion for that car in front of me. This is a good spot. As soon as you see this, let them in. Let them in. That's it. Let them in. Not a big deal. Let them in. But he doesn't. He honks, revs bombs, whatever it is, got this person's attention. They still want to get in there. Why do we honk in the first place? Just let them in. But since we are very, very, very protective of our lane, we're not going to let them in, and then they're going to still try to do it. They're going to get back in. We accelerated into it, and now we're in a dangerous spot, guys. We're in a very dangerous spot. At no point should we be here, but we are. So if you are here, let's say they just took it without, you know, anything. Like they just literally took it, and now this is what you look at. You tried everything you can to not have an issue, but now this is what you're seeing. Roll off the throttle, let them get ahead, and you start falling back. Because where's your escape path right now? If this person slammed those brakes, where is your escape path? Young Stalin, welcome to the Discord. You have to swerve super far right. You don't have one to the left. You got this curb right here. You accelerate, you're going to hit this person. The only thing you really have is swerve to the right or decelerate even more. That's not good enough. So right here, he's going to get pissed and he's going to tailgate a little bit because I can't see around this vehicle. The camera's on the side of the head, so it's right around eye line. You can't see around this vehicle. Can't see anything. If anything, you can maybe look through the rear mirror or rear window through the front window, maybe see what's ahead of this person, but you can't see anything. You don't know if there is a vehicle in front of this vehicle slamming the brakes. You don't know if there's like a big obstacle. You don't know any of those things. Increase your space cushion. If you don't know what's in front of the vehicle in front of you, you're too close. It's so simple. Demon, welcome to the Discord. Interesting name. It's so close. Yeah, exactly. Jonathan, if the silver car hits the biker, the insurance will find the biker at fault. You know. All right. Today's an off day, guys. Sorry about that. Today's an off day. You know what? One second. Guys, crew, I need some help here. Today's an off day. Maybe it's because I haven't eaten anything today. I was going to eat, but, I mean, I bought all these things. It smells so good. I haven't eaten something, so I gotta get something to eat. But anyways, there's just so many close calls, and thankfully we haven't seen any real crashes that were another car causing the problem or whatever it is. But, guys, I don't know. This is frustrating. It's super frustrating to see this type of stuff because this is all non-issue stuff. I hope none of my crew are getting this pissed off at car drivers out riding. I really hope they aren't. But it's getting a little frustrating. Maybe it's because I've seen possibly like 1,000 of these already in just like this month. But it's just all right. Head out of the game. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. I need a brief. All right, we got it. Nope, we're not gonna. Yeah. Let's get past this. I don't care if he's on his phone or not. At this point, I think he's moving to the right lane. Nope. Okay, so merging section. Let's watch. Nope. Move. Take a quick look at that. He's got no idea what happened. Just move on. All right. All right, merging sections. Sypha, welcome. Daddy, welcome to the Discord. It's good to have you. Patterns, situations. Okay, you're going down a normal straight road. there's not a lot of patterns that are gonna cause a lot of issues. Okay, you're by yourself, no other roadway users, nothing, just going down a straight road. You're probably in yellow zone. When we see this is that pattern I want you to get in your mind, guys. I want you to have this in your mind. Look at this. We're at a junction. Junctions are dangerous. Merging cars are dangerous. You're merging in this situation, I think. So it's still dangerous. So recognize that this is a dangerous area. Hamid, welcome to the server. So right here. Now, maybe he saw it at the time, but definitely during editing. Okay, we don't know what this car driver's doing. Remember, as motorcycle riders, pretend that this is a motorcycle rider. We move from lane position to lane position to lane position, all the way back to this lane position, going to this lane position. We do that. We move within our lane. So cars moving within a lane it should not be a big problem. The moment they make an intention, which is going to be an indication or that a tire is going to go over a line, that's when you need to be super concerned. But in this situation, what are we in? We're in the blind spot. Merging area, a junction. Sorry, I got like a nose hair. It's a problem with being so hairy right here, not up here. Junction, blind spot. Two different patterns. Two different things. Two different situations. You need to have that drilled in your head. Just like, well, how do I do a U-turn? Well, you do counterbalancing. You do a head and eyes tilt. You're going to tilt the handlebars. You use some friction zone, some throttle control. Feel like you're going to fall towards the inside, put a little bit more weight on the outside peg. That's called counterbalancing. Look through the turn, maintain throttle pressure. When you're on your way out, straighten up handlebars and go. That is the recipe for a U-turn, among other things. What's the recipe for this? Situational awareness. Coming up to an intersection, coming up to a junction. I'm in a blind spot. What do I do? The next step would be to either get out of that blind spot, accelerate, decelerate, or move over to the other side. This is how I recognize it. This is what I do. Situational awareness has a lot of the same recipes as a U-turn or parking lot practice. There's steps to situational awareness also. There's steps to this also. You recognize the pattern. You recognize you need to do a U-turn. You recognize you're in a blind spot. Everything has the same thing. It's a teachable thing. A lot of people get it common sense wise. You know, a lot of people just get it naturally. A lot of people don't. A lot of people get motorcycle training naturally. A lot of people don't. This is why we're here. Blind spot. It doesn't matter if they use the indicator right after they already made their judgment. But a horn is a wasted movement. A horn is a wasted movement. Yeah, Streamlabs is a bot. The horn is a wasted movement. What you need to do instead of reaching for that horn is to roll off the throttle and let them in. It's not being courteous. It's not being, here, please take my spot. Here, please. You know, I'm just going to sit back and let everybody ruin my day. No, that's not what that is. That's not what that is. What rolling off the throttle or applying the brakes or accelerating out of this or moving into a different lane, all this is us not getting hit. That's what this is. Am I going to be upset a little bit that I got cut off? Heck yeah. I'm going to be kind of upset that my space cushion, my escape route, everything that I created, my safety that I created in my little space bubble has just been violated by this van. Yes, I'm going to be upset. I think today's a soapbox day. I want to see some soapboxes in the chat, to be quite honest. Today's a soapbox day. I had a long time this weekend to think about all this stuff. I'm upset by that. But does that change the fact that this is happening? Does that change the fact? Me being upset, does it change the fact that this car is going to come into my lane or not? No. It's not going to change that fact. What's going to change this fact? What's going to change any of this situation? What do I have control over? What do you have? This is you, not just me. What do you have control over? You have 100% control over your primary controls, the motorcycle, your attitude, everything. We have zero control over this car. We can influence the car. We can influence them by rev bombing and a horn, but that's influence. I know what influence is. I read my comments. I have a good influence on some people, and here's the thing, a lot of people don't like what I talk about. A lot of people aren't influenced by my safety preach. So if those people can't be influenced by what I say, is this car going to be influenced by what I do? Maybe. Maybe. That's a maybe. I don't deal in maybes. I don't deal in maybes here when I'm riding. Maybe I'm going to get hit. Maybe I'm not. Bull. No. I'm not going to deal in maybes. I am going to take care of what I can take care of. And that's something I learned through motorcycling, through firefighting, through my own mental health. And it's something I struggle with, and it's something that I work very hard on. And I'm going to tell you right now, the only thing you have control over is you, and how you react is a huge thing when it comes to a bunch of other stuff. But on top, what we're specifically talking about here is our safety. Did that horn influence them? Did that horn... Only the Sith deal in absolutes. They got some things right. I'm more like a gray Jedi. You know what I'm saying? I'll hang out with Ashoka. But right here, did that horn save anything? Did that horn influence this car driver? Did that horn do anything? No. Nope. Now look where we're at. Are we going to try to influence this driver to go faster by tailgating? Don't you guys hate it when a car tailgates you? They're trying to influence you. A car tailgating you on a motorcycle, in a car, or wherever. They're trying to influence you to go faster. Does it work? No. A lot of you guys get pissed. And apply the brakes. You do the opposite. So, what do we have control over? We need a horn emoji. That's a good idea. Next, Robert. All right, Robert with the squirrel. Let's go. That's an open spot. We're in a blind spot.
Oh man, we gotta...
Cool Breeze Rider is up. I like this guy's name though. I called it. See, this is why, I'm excited about Thursday. This is why I had to change it up on Thursdays. This is why. This is why. This is why I made that announcement at the beginning of the stream, is that I want to see videos of you guys practicing so I could just work with that. You know what I mean? You know what? Let's... You're helping people who are not able to practice or get coaching on training these things and creating an information sharing web. People can hate the safety preach, but it's a big deal. Delvisions, I think that's how you say your name. I appreciate that, and that's what we're trying to do. I love that. I love that you use the word information sharing web. So this is why I'm excited for Thursdays now. And this is why I absolutely... Scarlett, thank you for sending that video in. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's change my attitude. We're going to watch Scarlett's video. Let me scroll down. Seriously, I got to scroll down a lot. Scarlett, can you send me that video again somehow on Discord? I got to find your name. Never mind, I got it. I was going to save it for Thursday, but I need it now. Okay. So we're going to talk about this. But this is exactly what I'm talking about with I see you working. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. This is why I'm excited for Thursdays, because I need to stop watching these crashes. I need to stop watching crashes. I need to start watching good examples, because I want to be proud. I want to be in the mode of I am proud, and I'm proud of this video. So it's going to put me in a good mood. I want to stay in a good mood. I think I've just watched way too many crashes, way too many close calls, and way too many stupid things. Honestly. So this is what I talked about at the beginning of the stream, is that I'm developing a information sharing network. So thank you for letting me using that term. I'm developing that to where you guys send me in your not your close calls, sorry, where you send me in your training. Send me in your training. Send me in your good examples. I want there to be a change in how things are put out, and I want to be able to share that stuff. So green doesn't always mean go, and we could still learn from crashes. So Tuesdays we'll do crashes, but Thursdays I really want to just focus on what's good. Okay, so let's watch this video. So it's going to be green light for him. Or, sorry, green light for her. That person ran the red. It's a single lane. Would have hit her. If she didn't wait to look both ways, she would have gotten hit. Look, right in front of a cop. Ran a red light in front of a cop. Spontaneous biker, I'll get to that. So real quick, this is what went good. Obviously, you have to stop at a red light. Good 360 situation awareness. Nobody's behind you. Someone's coming up behind you. So green light. We watch a lot of these close calls. We watch a lot of these people just gun it. It's like, it's green for me. I'm going to get this on footage. I see this guy already coming in. Boom, done. Like, they're gonna make a video now. But here's the thing. This is what I absolutely like. I tell you guys all the time, just because it's green doesn't mean you go. And look at right there. Green doesn't always mean go. Look at left and right, left and right. Boom. Saw the hazard. Situational awareness. Intersections are deadly areas for motorcyclists. Deadly, 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 deadly. It's deadly for car drivers too, but definitely motorcyclists. Take a look at that. Let's go back a little bit. It's red light. It's going to come up to a green. I'm going to do a left, and I'm going to do a right. Oh, there's a car coming. I'm going to wait until that car slows down or stops, and then I'll go. All right, here we go. It's getting a little warm. All right, looking left, looking right. Oh, the car's not stopping. All right, whatever. Simple as that. Yeah, Tom, that's what I want to do. I want people to start sending me examples of good behavior. So thanks, Scarlett, for sending that in. Appreciate it. That's what we're going to be doing Thursdays. I'm going to create an actual video, not just a live stream, an actual video talking about how to film yourself practicing, how to film, or even just like, this is what I'm having an issue with. And I'm going to tell you guys what to do, how to do things, and set up your own cameras. I mean, you could do it with a phone. You could just do it with a phone. There's ways to do it. And I know a lot of you guys have action cameras, like GoPros and stuff. I'll tell you how to do it too. And I want you guys to send it into the crew lounge. Or not, there's going to be a separate area. But I want you to send it that way. And then not just me. We have other rider coaches in the Discord. Not just me. I want you all to help each other out. Peer review. Peer review. You know what I mean? Peer review. Help each other out, and I'll help chime in. I'll give you guys the tools. This is the part of the T of Smart Rider, guys. Teaching and mentoring other riders. We're developing a network. We're developing the community. We're expanding the community. We're making it a better community by helping each other out. And that's what I plan on doing, and I want to do that. There's an open area in front of him, but there's also an open area in front of you. And who knows, maybe this car wants to get all the way to the far right to turn off. You know what I mean? What was the one thing that saved this motorcycle rider? Was it the rev bomb, or was it him moving to a different lane? Did the rev bomb save his life? Or save him from going to the hospital, or prevent a crash? Or was the fact that he moved over to the other lane? Moving over to the other lane. The thing that saved him was moving over to the other lane. So why are we rev bombing? Why are we using the horn? What's the one thing that prevented a collision? Boil it down. Boil these close calls down. Boil the crashes down. What saved him or what caused it? One thing. Just boil it down to one thing. And that's that one thing you need to practice. Swerving in this situation saved him. So practice. Practice to swerve. There's at no motorcycle safety course is there a practice to use your horn. At no safety school is there a practice to rev bomb. You need to do the one thing that will get you out of that situation. Fast lane changing also dangerous. Yes. So if you change a lane super duper fast, it's dangerous. It's more dangerous than going straight. But here's the thing: in an emergency situation, you got to do something. You got to do something. It's not an emergency situation for no reason. You have to do something. Or if you don't do anything, you get hit. So it's a little more dangerous than going straight, because you could possibly lose traction if you do it too quick and whatnot. But if you don't do anything, you're definitely going to crash. So you got to do something. Stay alert, stay alive. All done. I don't.
Oh man, we gotta.
Non-issue.
Damn car, bro.
Non-issue. Non-issue. Moving on.
What's it? What's he doing?
As blurry as it is, I can already tell. Bad line of sight. Oh, now it's good line of sight. Nope, bad space cushion. It was actually bad line of sight for what it is. He can see around the car, but he can't see the stuff on the left side. This is just a bad spot. No escape pass. We're too close. Can't do much. Bad road. And he's like jockeying for a position to pass. He wants to pass, so there it is. You can't tell which pixel. Look forward. Alright, I'm done with... I don't care about the road rage part, because you guys aren't doing that, right? You guys aren't doing the road rage part, so we don't even have to talk about that. You guys just make simple mistakes, right? You guys just make simple mistakes that get you in these positions, but you guys aren't like, you know, F you, F you, F you, right? Okay, good.
What's he doing?
So, right here, whether it's blurry or not, you can't see around the car. Lane position 2 this close is not good. Lane position 2 is not a bad spot, just when you're this close it is. So remember guys, always move into a position where you can see. On top of this, it's just highly condensed area. There's too, or highly dense, not condensed, highly dense area, too many people, good possibility for any car to pull out and hit you because you're so close to that vehicle. They can't see you. So right here, when I said good line of sight, this is good line of sight to see in front of the car, but there's another lane. There's another lane right here. I don't know what's going over there. So I see a vehicle, but you see what I'm talking about? Too close to that car. See how quick he had to react just to not get hit. Watch, this car in front of him applies the brakes because the other vehicle is like doing dumb stuff, but we're so close to this car that we can't do much. Okay, so one thing on top of that, he's having to slam the brakes because he's too close. Take a look at what he slams his brakes on top of. He hits a bump, loses traction. Luckily, he didn't dump the bike. He hit that grate. Did you guys see that grate? Can't see that grate until the last second. Boom. And then he had to slam the brakes. Luckily, he was able to do it. Now you got this driver right here. So close. Just way too close. Bad road. No escape paths. No good vision. Yeah, don't worry. This is not my broadcast. This is way too close. And he's the attitude is I need to go around this vehicle. Yeah, exactly, Robert. All right. I don't care about this. Don't care. He's got more. Yeah, road rage now. Look at there's road rage. Is that a completely different vehicle? No, it's the same vehicle. Look at that. Road rage. Look at that. Felicimo, thank you, man. Damn, dude, you're in a good mood. Look at that. Road rage. It's just ridiculous. Maybe the next video will be a lot better. Maybe the next video will be a lot better. Oh, never mind. I don't even know what that was all about, so we're gonna move on. No sound on this one. It's just high vis. Okay, this is good so far. Hey, Phoenix Breda. Thank you, man. You guys are killing it today. You guys really are. Thank you so much. He's like looking at the bike like, what happened? He's like, well, what happened? So right here, we're going through some turns, high vis. This is not abrasion resistant material that he has. The high vis gear is not abrasive resistant, but he does look like he does have like external armor. So if anything, that's better than nothing. Better than nothing. So he's gonna take a turn right here, and what caused the problem? You'll start to hear the skidding. So let me go ahead and scroll back, and I'll be quiet. Hey, now listen. That right there. Scrape the, yep. Both of you, Prodigal Stranger and Felicimo, said it at the exact same time. Scraping peg. We're pushing the bike down. We're losing traction. Okay. Now, why? There's a lot of factors that go into losing traction, especially on a tire. Let's remove the peg thing out of it completely. Low PSI to high PSI, damage to the tire, sidewall damage, damage to the center of the tire. I mean, any type of damage, any type of dry rot, any type of anything like that. Low or high PSI in the tires, not the appropriate PSI. Just like how too much speed is bad, too little speed is bad, the right speed is good. Too much PSI, too little PSI is bad. The right PSI, which is your bike recommends, you'll see it next to your VIN where it'll say front and rear tire. I talk about that the whole in the beginner's guide. Don't follow the sidewall PSI. Follow what the bike is recommending. That's why you need to get the right tires for your bike. Don't just get random tires and try to fit it on your bike. It has to be the right tires for the bike. Okay. So I talk more about that in the beginner's guide. But anyways, there's even a free video on my YouTube channel where I talk about it too. So I bet you if you just type in DanDanTheFireman tire guide in YouTube search, you'll find it too. So that's free information right there. So that can cause a lot of that stuff. Also, choppiness of the throttle, applying too much front brake, applying too much rear brake, pushing the bike down further so you lose traction. There's just so many things. So many things. Oh, Bobo. Here are my crew fees. Dude, you don't have to, man. You don't have to. You already pay your crew fees, but you know what? Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Why rear tires have higher PSI? It really depends on the tire, to be quite honest. It really depends on the tire, but the only thing that's really different between the front and rear tire on a lot of bikes is the size of the tire, the diameter of the tire, and then the width of the tire. So you're going to have different types. PSI is PSI. The amount of air per square inch is different, obviously. So you're going to have more air in the rear tire more than likely than the front tire, but it's all based on the tire manufacturer. I honestly don't know 100% why. There's some tires out there that or some bikes out there that it recommends the same PSI in both tires. So it's all somebody else. This is why I love having the crews, that somebody else with more information and has more knowledge about tire stuff. I'm all ears. I want to listen to that. I definitely do. Gosh, that's so loud. These are studio monitor headphones, and it's just so loud. Dumb question, maybe, but do motorcycle tires have tubes? Some of them do. So a lot of spoked wheels. So this is not a spoked wheel. A lot of, actually, I think spoked wheels demand tubes in their tires. Spoked wheels demand tubes in their tires. Magnesium wheels or casted wheels or whatever it is that you have typically don't require. But there are some tires, even on these types of wheels, that they recommend or they require a tube. So it's all based on the tire. It's all, but I know based off of my Harley with spoked wheels, I had to have a tube or it would leak through the spokes. It's so loud. It's so loud. Is it loud for you guys? I'm going to let you guys deal with this one. Tell me what, I'm going to play it again. Tell me what pattern that you guys saw. Not terribly loud? Okay. I want you to tell me what you see. This is, I'm leaving this up to you. I'm going to let it play. Tell me the pattern. Don't tell me what the motorcycle rider did right or wrong. Don't tell me what anybody did right or wrong. Tell me what you saw that would indicate a situational awareness pattern. Open lane. Here, I'm going to give you guys a hint. Let's see if I can get it to the spot. Changing lanes. Open space, a signal, blinkers. Blinker is on, blinker, 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 blinker. Changing lanes. Crossing a white line, yeah, that's bad. And I think he did it in front of a cop. I don't think that cop's gonna do anything though. Might not even be a cop. Yeah. Yeah, so should the car driver do it? It's a solid white line, right? Should the car driver be changing lanes, especially like this? I think in some states it's illegal to change lanes in the middle of an intersection or prior to the intersection. That's why they have a lot of these white lines anyways. No. But we should see this, right? We should see this ahead of time. Now, what can we do in this situation? What can we do in this situation? What are some options? Remember, guys, there's no right or wrong in this. The main thing I want you guys to do is think. I want you to think, and I want safety to be the thought, because we could totally change 100% of this channel and be like, all right, guys, what should we do? Should we rev bomb or honk? No, that's not what we're doing here. What should we do in terms of safety? Should we do this or should we do this to keep us out of the hospital? That's what I care about. Slow down, anticipate, slow down, brake. Okay, slow down. So remember, guys, slowing down, braking, engine braking, those are all terms for one thing: deceleration. Deceleration. Those are all terms for deceleration. What's the term for applying more throttle, shifting gear to get faster, or gunning it? That's acceleration. So deceleration, acceleration. Let's get these terms going. I want you guys to understand these terms. Now, how do we accelerate? How do we decelerate? That's when we get into the braking, engine braking, all these different ways of doing it. So acceleration, deceleration, and then turning. Okay? Because those are all terms that are indicated in traction. So let's use all of them. Halo reach. No low CC. We do not smack mirrors here. All right, let's watch the next one. You guys did great. You guys did good. I just want you guys to think. I want you to ask why. Why? A lot of times there's not a 100% right answer, especially in these situations. So if you ever have a close call, there's typically not a 100% right answer. It's just that what can you learn from that incident, and you have to ask why. All right, no audio on this one. Very high speed. Very high speed, and it's a Harley, so more than likely no ABS. We'll see what happened. Got hit by another biker.
You good?
Hey, no mames.
¿Estás bien? ¿Estás bien?
Got hit by another motorcyclist. Got hit by another motorcyclist. So is it the car's fault? Darius, exactly, Darius. Decided to turn late, way too late. No communication with other riders. We're in a group ride. Yeah, Ma'ayur, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, exactly. Bobo, another good. God, you know what? This is what makes me happy. This is what you guys. I need to remind myself of that. You guys are what's causing me to be happy. Okay? You're making it less painful to watch this stuff, brain-wise. You know what I mean? I love to. I can't even. I don't even say anything. You guys are doing it before I can even do it. That means that my crew is doing a good job. My crew's doing a good job. Robert, too fast, no visibility for that speed. In most cases, the rider's falling out of the car. Yeah. Wow. You guys are awesome. All right, so we're going to watch it again. So there's the motorcyclist. We're switching from this lane to that lane. It's like, oh, crap, he's turning. I got to turn too. Boom. It's all you people's fault. Why was he in this lane? Why is he in this lane? Why? SA Way Racing. I feel like an IPA, man. I feel like an IPA. Start spamming dumb things in the chat. But why is he in this lane? Why is he in this lane and not in the same lane as his buddy? He's obviously following his friend. Why is he not in this lane? Tony Kart Racer, more than likely. More than likely. Remember when we talk about riding your own ride and we talk about having a pre-ride meeting, and when we talk about having a communication system, when we talk about riding staggered, when we talk about, you know, not hauling ass and that we're just, you know, a part of the group or riding as a cohesive unit, we talk about this. We talk about this. We talk about this. This is why in the MSF and pretty much every organization, especially cruiser riders, when it comes to group rides, we talk about, you know, having to be in formation. It's almost like a sport bike world where they don't do it. So I'm really surprised that this is what's happening in this situation too, is that you need to make sure you have a communication system in place, whether it's a Bluetooth system or it's a pre-ride meeting, or you guys are just within a cohesive unit, not hauling ass, and the person up front, the captain of the group or whoever, is going to make hand signals or indications of this is what we're going to do well ahead of time, so people will start slowing down and people will start doing what they need to be doing. So this right here is going to be the problem. And you know, SA Racing, thank you for the beer, but maybe, you know, I'm going to take that a little bit as a hint. Maybe these guys, it's nighttime. Maybe these guys have been drinking. Who knows? Once again, we don't know every single factor. So what's the one thing that we can learn that we know for a definitive fact that would have prevented this accident? Riding in formation and having good communication. So two things. Actually, boil it all down even more. Having good communication. How do you have good communication? Pre-ride meeting. Bluetooth system within the headsets. Using your signals. Using your indications. Those are all things. I'll drink water. Trust me, I drink like a gallon a day. So right here, no communication. You see how he's looking at the other rider? He's like, what is he doing? Oh shit, we're supposed to turn left. Oh crap, I'm going to turn left. The person behind him, way behind, didn't see that. Didn't know. Was still hauling ass. Boom, clips him. Love it, Prodigal Stranger. The Prodigal Stranger, as a group leader, you have to ride to the lowest skill level of the group. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I have an amazing crew captain out here, OG Knight Rider. I love riding with him. He can lead me, and I'll follow. Because he indicates, we talk on the Cardo Pack Talks. I haven't seen him around lately because of this whole thing, but I hope he's doing well, man. I saw his plants. I follow him on Instagram and everything. But that's right there exactly what I'm talking about. Good leader will make sure that there's good communication. If you're at a group ride and there's no communication, guys, you're opening yourself up to a crash. That's what happens. I shack only once.
You good?
Hey, no mames.
¿Estás bien? ¿Estás bien?
Awesome, Rosemary. So I have to go to the bathroom. So in the meantime, to answer your question, have I ever crashed? Maybe. And what's going on?
Take his Harley. What is up, everybody? Dan.
Look at that beard.
This video was sent in by some dumb person that decided to take his
Look at that
Sportster
beard.
off-road. And he's going to crash into a bush. He's going to lose some traction on that rear tire and then launch into a soft object. Well, it seems to be soft. And he's going to damage his bike, and then he's going to feel really crappy. So let's go over some of this stuff and figure out why this happened. So immediately this person thinks that they can take their Sportster off-road. I mean, the original link will be in the description so you can make fun of this person. This is the only time I'll let you do that. But what's happening, he's going to take his bike off-road. He has his phone here. He's got a camera here. He's got a camera on his face. He's got a tank bag with a remote controller. He's got a drone in the air. He's going to go off-road with a freaking Sportster. Beautiful drone shot. Did really good with the cinematography, but he's an idiot. So he's going to go off-road. He does have knobbies, so he did take some precautions here. He's not taking street tires off his Sportster, and then he's going to take it off-road. But you also notice his left lever, his clutch lever is broken off compared to the right one, so he's obviously crashed before. And he's going to be going off-road, so he's going to have a massive amount. There's that initial change up, but he's going to have this massive amount of loss of traction, you know, with the gravel and the dirt. Especially going through a wash like that, you're not going to have the best traction. And one thing that he told me is that when in doubt, throttle it out. Didn't work out for him here. He's going to lose traction. He told me that he accelerated and he throttled out, but then he started to fishtail. He overcorrected, not very experienced when it comes to off-road, overcorrected, turned the handlebars, and this is what it typically looks like when you're on the road itself, and you go a little too wide and you lose traction on the rear tire. So when I talk about in these videos, you see the handlebars move like that, or when they start to slide or crash, right before they crash they do this, or they start moving the handlebars. This is an exaggerated version of that, and this is something you can kind of look for when it comes to loss of traction. Typically the bike's not going to want to do that. So he gets bounced around and it puts him off course. Now this can happen, like I said, on the road. You start to slide, it's going to put you off course, especially if you're in the middle of a turn and you're going to go wide. This one, he was going a straight line. I don't know what skills he has, probably really minimal, and he decided to just run into this bush, maybe on accident, I don't know. What do I know, right? And he's going to go ahead and crash into the bush. Now, this could easily have been a guardrail, it could have been a tree, it could have been something.
All right. Lucian, welcome to the crew. Man, look at that beard, though. What do you guys think? Does my beard now look better, or does the beard look better there? Just take a quick look. Whose beard looks better? Whose beard looks better? I got better lighting and everything. Got better lighting. Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
Very dangerous. So in this situation, you do have.
So that was that. I had to go to the bathroom real quick. Sorry, guys. Let's go ahead. We'll go back to this stuff. We'll go back to watching. But yeah, to answer that question, I have crashed, and that was the only time I crashed. Knock on wood. I haven't crashed since. I've never crashed on road because of my firefighter training, to be quite honest. I'm utilizing firefighter training, situational awareness training that I received during my 11 years of a firefighter to make sure I don't crash on a motorcycle. Okay? Shape is better now. Plus I lost some weight too. Way too close, dude. Way too close. Hey, battalion chief. That was a battalion chief. Is that you, Scarlet? Scarlet, is that you? What are you doing out there? You driving it? What are you doing? What are you doing on that? What are you doing in there? Huh? You need to be here. None of this. No. So real quick, these guys are using signals. Man, you're an ops chief, man. You're an ops chief now. You forgot? You're a white shirt, baby. What was that? What was that? What's that causing? Colton, do I have any videos or experience about something called a death wobble? I know about it. I have talked about it. Oh, this is HEF 520. This is in Tucson. Where is this? Huh. I wonder where this is. I'll take a look at it. Locked up his rear brake. So the death wobble. So it's a frequency in the handlebars. It's definitely caused by slamming your wheelie down super hard. It's a screwed up fork system. It could be low pressure in your front tire. There's a bunch of factors involved. There's people are saying you need to accelerate out of it. Some people are saying to lean forward on the bike. Some people are saying lean back on the bike. It's just there's so much out there. Blame Harper. But yeah, take a look at this. So we have these guys. I'm trying to figure out where this is at too. So we have these guys switching lanes. Perfectly fine. He used his signals to turn. He used everything. He had his hand signals. So in the state of Arizona, you don't even need turn signals as long as you're using hand signals. So he's saying, look, Hef is doing a good job here. Look at his hand. Look at the shadow. Look at the shadow. That's pretty much a universal sign of, hey, slow down. That's a universal sign of, hey, slow down. That's good. This is good communication. Now, why did that guy not slow down? Didn't see it. Just didn't see it. Didn't see the indication. Didn't see the warnings. Wasn't paying attention. So what stage is that? That's white stage, guys. You cannot zone out when you're in a group ride. You cannot zone out. Might be Aho, dude. I mean, this is definitely Hef 520 is a Tucson guy. He's doing a good job. He's letting people know. And this guy wasn't paying attention to the right. Locked up that rear brake. Green Gorilla, exactly. Rear brake lockup. But why did he not dump the bike? Why did he not dump the bike? We see people lock up their brakes all the time. Why is he not dumping the bike? Why didn't he dump it? Why didn't that rear tire wash out? Why didn't it just slip and slide out? I'm leaving this up to you guys. I know the answer. I know the answer. I know why he didn't dump it. Nope. Heavy bikes can dump also. Heavy bikes can easily dump. Chris Horton. Exactly, Chris Horton. And then 80 CJ5, that's another good one. Kept it straight. So guys, if you lock up your brakes and you feel like you locked up your brakes, what you should do is release the brakes, especially when you're in line, okay? So this is your front tire. This is your front tire. This is your rear tire. You lock up the rear tire and you start to slide. If you release the brakes, it's going to grab traction. You can possibly high side, but if you're sliding like this, you're already way too far. You should have released earlier. So if you're going and you lock up the brakes and you start to do a little bit, release the brakes, you can straighten it out and then reapply the brakes. This is exactly what he did. This is exactly what he did. He locked up that rear tire and then he released it and then he reapplied it, and guess what? He did not have enough room, enough total stopping distance to stop. So what did he do? That's from a movie from somewhere. He swerved after again. This is exactly it. This is exactly it. This is a good example. Hef, I'm gonna ask Hef if I can use this footage. In fact, let's do this. And I could just text them. But I want to get the... There it is. I'm going to see if I could... I'm going to take this down. Because this is a good example, guys. As bad as a... I mean, we don't want to have close calls. We don't want to have close calls. Okay, we really don't want to have close calls. So I'm writing it down, guys. Remember, this is class. This is class. I gotta do it. This is a good example of what you should do if you get yourself in an emergency situation. You have to think on your feet. He released it and then he swerved. Good. Exactly, Andrew Norris. Good bike control is good. Observation crap, as we say. I agree. I agree. I absolutely 100% agree. So watch this. I'm going to explain it real quick, and we're going to move on to the next one. Okay, so we're coming up to a stop. There's a bunch of cars up here. Everyone recognize they must stop. The vehicle right here, this guy right here, did not... See, look. Hef right here is saying, slow down, slow down. He's indicating to his riding buddies in the back, hey, if you can't see, please slow down. Hopefully my hand movement will catch your eye, and this is slow down. This is like a universal slow down. We have a bunch of cars up ahead. I'm trying to give you a warning. I'm slowing down. I'm getting everything going. This guy, going too fast, could not slow down in time. From this moment right here to not the car, but from this moment right here to his buddy is not enough total stopping distance for that speed. He's going to react right now. He's perceiving right now. He's going to react right now. Watch. That's his reaction. Now we applied way too much rear brake, okay? We applied too much rear brake. We're going to start slipping and sliding. This is a skid. We're losing traction. We can easily lose traction and dump the bike. It's like, but man, I still got to stop. You know, the bug is in the way, but look at how much room he has. He does not have enough room. So what is he going to do? Well, do I slam the brakes even harder and panic brake? That we always see. No. This is a rider that failed situational awareness, but has the skill to get him out of it. This is the one moment where a horn would work. Yeah. But he's gonna apply the brakes, but it's not enough, and he's gonna lose traction. He released traction, he released that rear brake, so he gains traction, but he still is not stopping in time. So he's going to find an escape path. He's going to swerve just like a lane position. 1, 2, 3. He's going to go from one position to the next. He swerves around, but he still has to stop. So he swerved around. If he didn't swerve, he would have ran into his buddy. Look at that. He would have ran into him. This right here is exactly what I want you guys to do. You lock up the rear tire, release the rear brake, reapply the rear brake. You still can't stop in time. Swerve out of the way, slow down and stop after you swerved out of the way. That is so much better than panic braking. We see that all the time, guys, right? Oh crap, I'm getting too close. Smack. Boom, dump the bike. He didn't do it here. That's close. Good situation awareness and braking on that one, man.
Jesus. Oh. Ow. Nuts. Oh my God, yo.
Lane splitting. Lane splitting. Way too high of a speed.
Oh my God, yo.
Felicimo, yes. Felicimo, yes. The ABS would have helped prevent that lockup, that continuous lockup. It still locks up. It skids, no skid, skid, no skid, skid, no skid. So it locks up, unlocks it. Locks, unlocks, locks, unlocks. The ABS will prevent a lot of the problems that are associated with that. But you still need to be able to utilize good braking pressure and understand if you lock up a tire, what can you do? Yeah, Mike. What's going on here? Is there? Oh, they're getting arrested. All right, that's all that is. That is way too loud. I'm muting it for me and you guys. It's just wind noise. Alright, we're gonna watch that. He's not going fast. Let's go back again. He's not going fast, but he looks really new. He hurt his knee. Yeah, Scarlett, sorry. Look at the line that he is doing. We're going to go back. Look at his lane positioning. Look at his lane positioning. Yeah, it could be distracted, spontaneous. Yeah, it could be distracted. The mind just is not there. Maybe thinking about something completely off target. So right here, watch. Look how wide he went. He's in the other lane. He's not fat. Yeah, no counter. Ascar, no counter steering. No counter steering. This can easily happen to you. A brand spanking new rider. A brand spanking new rider that doesn't have enough practice is going on a road that's not forgiving. This is easily a recipe for disaster. This is something that you don't want to have to deal with. Guys, remember, if you are part of the class today, in order to get credit for today's class, you must hit that like button to check in, to sign in, to get credit for all 2 hours today. Okay? If you want your continuing education credits and you want to be able to maintain your crew status, you must hit that like button to sign in. Guys, also, if you would like to be a crew member, DDFM crew member, guys, DDFM crew, click that link in the chat and become a crew member. We actually got no new crew members today from YouTube. We actually got one from Lucian from Patreon, but all right, I guess we're good for today, But right here, easily just not counter steering. There's no counter steering here. There's zero counter steering. And if you don't counter steer even at slow speed, guys, like anything over like 15, 20 is when counter steering really kicks in. But if you're going 20 miles an hour and you're not counter steering, it doesn't matter. This is what it looks like. And if the road is not forgiving, there's no shoulder on the road for you to accidentally go over a line. So he went over the line here, and he goes over the line here, but look at, there's no shoulder. So there's no margin for error. SA, no. Whenever you click that like button, it sends me the report of who liked, and then I'll log all the hours in for you guys. Okay, all you guys have to do is hit that like button. I'll log in all the hours. I think at least my job as a chief to do that. And if not, I'll make Scarlett do it. Where are we at on the Patreon number? The beginning of the month, it always dips. We're at 472. 472. Let's go ahead and put the audio back on. Okay. Can rule, no testing. In fact, if you are a crew member, all you have to do is show up to class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, at least once a week. But for the rest of the week, you get to have fun in here. We have the best online motorcycle community, bar none. You're not going to find any motorcycle coach like me or any community like this on the internets or even in real life. So we're going to have fun here. We get to practice simulation training on some MotoGP, some IndyCar racing, because we got to figure out, cars and motorcycle, mentalities. We also get burritos. I bought 300, guys. There's 242 of you. We got 60 extra burritos. So, I mean, guys, if you want seconds, it's up. Yeah. Crew first. Crew line up. If you want seconds, we got 60 more burritos. They're big, though. So I don't know if you... Save me two, though. Save me two. Go ahead and grab yourselves a drink. You can watch from in here. You can play some foosball, but we got the thing up there. But I got to get back to class. Yeah. I got to get back to class, guys. Taco Tuesday. Oh, yeah, Taco Tuesday. I forget. I got to get back to class. Just make small tacos. Anybody that's a white name, you guys get burgers and donuts. We got burritos in the crew lounge. Yeah. We got if you want to be a crew member, we got burritos in there. It's $2 a month. I mean, that's it. And you get special access to all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's cheaper than the internet bill. You know what I'm saying? So let's go over here. Darius, beards and mustaches. So brand new members get a mustache to start. After 1 month, you get a beard. So those of you that have massive beards, like Justin's got a glorious beard. See how gray it is? 1 year, 2 months as a member. You're a senior. You're a senior. Whoa, yeah. A little bit fast. 140 kilometers per hour. 140 kilometers per hour. Somebody do that in miles per hour. This is 125 right here. 104. Thank you, Scarlett. Yeah. I'm gonna have a great condiment. I haven't seen my crash comp. I'd seriously like to hear what you can learn from it. You're a great coach and influence in the riding community. Max Wrist Black. Send me an email, man. Send me if you haven't left yet, I'd like to just kind of have a chat with you real quick. But yeah, I've seen your compilation, man. But I'd like, before I jump into your compilation, I'd like to get some context, just some context. That's all it is. That way I can do a little bit more. If you're still here. My email it's in my about section. 80 miles per hour, Doty. Damn, freedom units. No, I just would like context to it, So right here, a little too fast. The signage and all that stuff's not gonna be the biggest deal. There's definitely a lag because there's thank you, man, I appreciate it. That's just how it streams. But here's the thing. This is the one thing that we can get out of this. This is the one thing we can get out of it. Felissimo. It's going to pop up right here, man. I can see it in the chat already. I'm in a really good mood today, Dan. Your safety and awareness is on point, and I appreciate your knowledge and confidence to new riders and experienced ones, too. It helps me out a lot, Dan. Beers to you with some sunglasses, man. Dude, I'm going to have a beer tonight because of you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're awesome, dude. Everyone give him a biker wave. If you're a crew member and I don't see a biker wave in here, you're on probation for another month. Just saying. But right here, one thing that we can learn from this, and I want you guys to understand it. First of all, don't speed like this, but the one thing that we can learn from this is that if in an emergency situation, look how much room this guy needed to escape. Look how much room this guy needed to escape. This is what I want you guys to take away from this. There we go, baby. I see all the biker waves in the chat, man. Yeah. But look how much room. Understand right here. This is all the room you need. Understand that this is all the room that you need. You don't need a big shoulder. You don't need a whole nother lane. We're not cars. We're not cars. This is how much room you need. So when you are out looking for your escape path, and you're like, man, I don't have one. If you have this much room, just this much room, you have an escape path. Felissimo, man, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And I love that you say the crew, too. That's what we're trying to develop here, and you're helping develop it, man. Appreciate it. Andrew Norris, damn. Damn, you're nuts. It's a lot of work. But look at this. This is all you need. Now, if we take a quick look, I think this is the United States. What license plate is that? That's not kilometers per hour. This isn't kilometers per hour, guys. Look at that sign. Yeah. 80 CJ5, I think it is. Look at that sign. Is that a yield sign? Does it literally say yield? I think that's a 55-mile-an-hour road. Dude, guys, that's 130 miles per hour. That's not kilometers per hour. I thought this would be kilometers per hour. I gave this guy the benefit of the doubt. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. This is miles per hour. 134 on my screen. 134 miles per hour in a 55. Christopher, she's doing good. She's doing good. Thank you for asking. 55. Wow. Escar, welcome to the crew, man. Welcome to the crew. Boom. Everyone give him a biker wave. Welcome to the crew. It could be a metric bike, and then who knows? It could be just a problem with I don't know, got a different sprocket. You know, people do that all the time. What's that signage? Economart. Where do they have Economarts? Oh, Spontaneous Biker. You too? Boom. Spontaneous Biker, thank you for becoming a crew member. Damn. If you guys are on the Discord, make sure you sync up your YouTube and Discord. You get access to the crew lounge. Do you guys understand what the crew lounge is? This is the crew right here. This is the Discord right here. This is the Discord. This is the crew lounge. You guys want to have access to it? Boom, there it is. You know what the crew lounge is all about? This is literally what the crew, that's just the chat function. That's just the chat function up on the screen. This is the crew lounge. So while you're chatting in there, it's because you entered in here and you get to play around on some video games, you get to have some fun. That is the crew lounge. That is the crew lounge, guys. And those Spontaneous Biker and everybody that became crew members today, you get access to this. You get access to this. That's the crew lounge. So guys, if you want to have access to this, you got to be a crew member. Look at that. Dodie. Boop, boop, boop. Just eating breakfast burritos in there. Look at this. You got some green chilies. Oh, you got the good one with the green chilies, dude? Ah, you got all the chairs too. Look, and then this is the regular lounge. This is the crew lounge. Food and drinks, pets, camping, gamers. Look at Dodie and all them. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Hanging out in the chat. What are you doing? But this is the regular lounge right here. Darius, welcome. Make sure you sync up. I'm going to go ahead and give you a little biker wave, man. Guys, this is free. This part's free. The Discord's free. Absolutely 100% free. Join the Discord. Das Bandito. Alright, is this his group? Oh! What do you think caused that? Yeah, is talk. We have a race car simulator just for those that want to get some extra training, but we do have MotoGP simulators. Why do you think that happened? There's a panic brake. It's like, which way do I go? It looks like Ohio, 130 miles per hour. Bivy, welcome to the Discord. Melly B, welcome to the Discord. Love to have you guys here. Captain Kirk, something how to sync up. Scarlett, can you hop into the Discord and help out Captain Kirk with the YouTube's syncing ups? Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Look at that. Either panic braking or what? A loss of traction? Definitely loss of traction. Lucian, welcome to the server, man. So this is another reason why. Yeah, with the side of panic. I love that, Chris. That's actually pretty clever. An object with a side of panic. This right here. This is why we need to watch out for what's on the road. Thank you, Scarlett. Man, you are so helpful. Appreciate it so much. Yeah. This is why we need to avoid objects in the road, because objects will cause us to lose traction. So the things that we need to watch out for when we're out riding, we need to watch out for other roadway users. We need to watch out for roadway surfaces. We need to watch out for signage. And then we need to watch out for escape paths. And Matt Miller with a $20 donation, boy! Woo! Just figured out I'd help out again because of all the hard work you're putting in to teach people how to ride safe, safely, and ride and stay safe. I can't even talk right now because that's so excited, dude. Biker wave to Matt Miller, awesome. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. I truly do appreciate it, guys. That's awesome. You don't have to do that though. I just want you guys to ride safe, be safe. That's my thing. I get value, I get joy out of seeing you guys do a good job, you know, and thinking and learning. So Matt, you just made it where I can keep going. That's the beauty of it, dude. Thank you so much. Christopher, thank you. With the Christopher Cowio, something like that. Bikerway. I love it. This is why I can't wait for Thursday. So guys, if you have footage, we'll just start it off. If you guys have footage of you practicing and you want me to critique it, it's going to be from a coach's perspective. Send it my way. If you go out and practice this week at any time and you're like, I'm doing U-turns, can you take a look at the video of me doing a U-turn? And can you tell me what I did right, what I did wrong, or how I can improve? I will tell you, and then we'll put it on the stream. It could be a U-turn, it could be a swerve. And here's the thing, guys. If you guys know that we have a DDFM crew website? DDFM crew website. Now, I might change this since we're doing on this coronavirus thing, so I'm going to put possibly like 1 hour a week. But parking lot drills, U-turn practice. Look at that. This is free. The DDFM crew website used to be Patreon only, and then we hit 400 patrons, and I opened it up for everybody. So if you guys could go out and practice your U-turns, and I tell you how to do it.
What is up, patrons? You guys ready to do
See how it used to be for patrons only? I said, what's up, patrons? I'm gonna update these videos, but this right here hasn't changed. I'll just make it look prettier. Do a U-turn within 3 parking spaces, basically, right here, or all like 6 of them. But you can definitely do it within 3. Guys, go out and do some parking lot practice. Go out and go do some parking lot training. So we got parking lot training. We got straight line weave, turn from a stop, swerving, figure 8, emergency stop, road riding techniques, starting on a hill, crossing an obstacle, gravel on the road, body positioning, high-speed turning, at-home training. Go over your motorcycle controls, and then guess what? If you're in the state of Arizona, here's the test.
What is up, everybody? Dan the Fireman.
Here's the test. Here's the test for Arizona. So if you want to know what the test looks like, you go here, and I can show you. So you guys go out there. If you are able to and can do it safely, send me your footage. If you've already done it before, send me that footage, and we can talk about it again. Okay? What is the factor here that contributed to a close call? What is the factor here? It's a blind intersection. It's a blind intersection. What clues did we have? It's a blind intersection. What clues do you have that it's an intersection? What clues do you have that you need to take it easy? This is why I say look for roadway users, so other cars on the road. Look for road hazards, specific like gravel, potholes, that string that was in the previous video. Look for escape paths. What's the fourth one? Big Red slow, Doldan. Mantelope says slow. Andrew Norris says slow. Speed and blind, all these things. Blind turn too fast. Everyone's saying speed too fast, but what are the signs, guys? This is why signage is so important. This is why civil engineers, people that work for the city or work for the whatever, you know, the Department of Transportation, put these signs here for a reason. Now, whoever made the street is kind of dumb, but it's like they put the signs there for a reason. Slow. Now, that's a sign for pedestrians, but where do pedestrians typically cross? Like in a city environment, or the country or the county want them to be crossing where? They want them to cross from corner to corner. Well, if you have a corner to another corner, that's an intersection. 2 and 2 together, 4 and 4 is 8, you know, whatever. This is what we need to focus on. Okay, when you see this, slow it down. You see it again, slow it down. Before the car even came out, you can see the crosswalk. He did good, though. So let's say he slowed down. He did good, though. He kept his bike upright and didn't panic. He went from orange stage to red stage. He didn't go from orange stage to brown stage. He went from orange stage to red stage, back to orange stage, and now he's about to go into a yellowish stage. So this was overall a good situation. See you later, SA. Well, at least that's what somebody said. Is SA, you're leaving? Oh, yeah. See you later. Real quick, bottom right. I'm not even going to look at it.
That was close. That was close.
What? That guy stopped. Look at the car's in line. The car's in line with the line. What's up, Ronan? How you doing? The car is in line with this line right here. The car's not turning. The car's not turning. You can see him that he was gonna, but then he applied the brakes and dipped. Yeah. Yeah, the rider was going to strike the vehicle and then possibly zoned out, and now he's zoned back in. But this right here is a good swerve. So if you're gonna hit something and you swerve out of the way, this is what you should do.
That was close. That was close.
Yeah, that was a good swerve. That was a good swerve. Scarlett, can you tell me what happened there? Scarlett, can you tell me what happened there? Alright, that's green light. It's green light. It was good. We just saw a great example from Scarlett of what to do. Okay, it's green light, and he said, "What the F," before going into it. See, watch, look at it, Scarlett. Green light. He said, "What the F," before he went into the intersection. They're still moving. Those cars are still moving. Just because it's green doesn't mean you go. Let it go.
Zo, ook twee tegelijk, hè? What the fuck?
Smile about it. It's all good, man.
Oh, dat is de zegelpad, buddy.
He's Alrighty. Hey, Joker Motorcycles PS4. Do you play on the PlayStation 4, man? Thank you for the popcorn. Love popcorn. I had 2 bags last night. I feel terrible about it, but you know what? It tasted delicious. So let's go ahead and watch this one. What? What? The car got out of his way and you're gonna smack his mirror? Salt. I like salted popcorn. What? I don't get it. Now that guy's gonna hate motorcyclists.
Look at this guy. Dude. What the dude?
What is going on? I don't have to go to all the other ones, but it's not a stop sign for us. I can see there's no stop sign for us. Okay, so we have the right of way. They're supposed to stop, but you see this, you just let them go, or you wait, or they maybe they're like, oh crap, I shouldn't have gone, so you kind of wait and figure out, you know, who's going where. It's a non-issue. That's a non-issue. There should be no reason to get angry about it, but whatever. Hey, that's a Hayabusa. Is that a Busa? Is that a Busa, boys? Is that Yam Yam? But right here. Blind spot. Open spot. At this moment, roll off the throttle. Right here, roll off the throttle. In tomorrow's video, I'm gonna talk about getting yourself in like a staggered position with other vehicles, not just motorcycle riders, because of something like this. This guy is not going to hit you unless he slams the brakes and goes in your lane. So what you need to do is roll off the throttle, so if he does slam the brakes, you have a space cushion. So the only action you could do in this situation is to roll off the throttle, and that will, let me take that back. He did the other one, but the only safe option you have is to roll off the throttle. Oh, Yams. Oh yeah, Yams boost is black. Yeah. Sorry, Yammy, dude. Your boost is probably way better. Yeah. Roll off the throttle. But this right here is what can get you hurt.
Look at this guy.
Doing that, accelerating and staying in your lane can get you hurt. The Prodigal Stranger, yeah, the Yams is good, people. He is. He's a lot of fun. Shock Moto, how you doing? Guys, we're going to be ending real quick. I'm going to let the rest play after this. Don't accelerate into it. You have a good chance of getting hit, and then on top of this, it's also kind of a slight turn, and if he's not focused and paying attention to what's ahead of him, he's going to go into the next lane, which he actually starts to do. Watch. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. The only safe option in that one is to decelerate.
What the dude?
Thanks, Grim. Appreciate it. All of us, I agree with that. All of us have to be good ambassadors for motorcycling. Not your emergency. Green doesn't mean go. It means that you can. Green does not mean go. It means you can. Doesn't mean you should. Watch out for pedestrians. Watch out for anybody turning left in front of you. Left. Get out of the road!
Oh, the light's green.
Get out of the road! It's a good example. I use good examples. Too close, man. I don't like this. I can't see around him. There you go. Increase space cushion. Move over a little bit. This guy's going to get in your lane probably. Blind spot. I called it. That Jeep has truck nuts. Okay, right. No right turn signal. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's in your lane. It doesn't matter. You cut him off. Hef, dude. No hef. Oh, he's going on the wrong side of the road. I don't ride enough to capture all this stuff. We actually have 2 videos. Well, this one I think we already saw. We have one more video left, but the class, I know you guys have to get out on time. Per the requirements of the DDFM crew, whoa, it's like my body disappeared. Per the DDFM crew requirements, we need to be able to, you know, obviously end it on time. So let's go ahead and go to the Discord right here. So in order to get you guys the credits that you need and then get you home to your families, we need to obviously end the session. But before you guys leave, make sure you hit that like button to sign in. The only way you get credit for today's class is by signing in, by clicking that like button. Over here, Ginger Ven from Tucson is helping everybody with their YouTube and Twitch logos. Or logos. The Twitch integrations. There we go. That's the thing. Yeah, Matt, we're finishing up right now. We have to make sure that you guys get your workouts in. You got to make sure you get home to your families and everything. And I'm going to get my workout in. So I just want to say thank you to everybody. I want to say thank you to everybody that donated, everybody that became a member today, everybody that's making this possible. And if you are a crew member, you know the drill. I'm going to talk to you guys after all the regular people leave. After everybody leaves, I will be discussing something real quick with you guys. DDFM rookies, go ahead and start stacking the chairs. There, Dodie, thank you with the chairs. Start stacking the chairs in the classroom, and then after all the chairs are wiped down and stacked, get those burgers off the table. Make sure you guys get everything situated, put them in the fridge, grab yourself a drink in the crew lounge. Meet me in the crew lounge. I have just one more thing to say before everyone leaves. If you have to leave right now, you can always watch this later. Just skip to the very end, or hang out in the crew lounge. Give them burgers. I'm hungry. Okay, good. We still have some burritos in the crew lounge. Make sure you guys swing on by there. But if you guys want to become a crew member, click the join button. But if you want to have access to the free Discord, click that link in the chitty chat. Thank you, Prodigal Stranger. Appreciate that, man. So click that link to join the crew in the Discord. Click that link to join the Discord. It's absolutely 100% free. Love to have you guys there. Speedy Guns. How you doing, man? You're welcome. Moto Anna, any donuts left? Yes, we do. We have those donut holes from 4 weeks ago, so they might be a little bit dry. But I think there might be a chocolate sprinkles that nobody's touched, so you can have that one. You can have that one. Thank you guys for helping out with the chairs. Appreciate it. I think all the chairs are done. Yeah, all the chairs are done. They're just, yep, they're all wiped. Good. Wipe the tables real quick. The podium real quick. Welcome to the Discord, man. No more pink ones. Yeah, we'll get some more. We'll get a bunch more for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're having another stream, and it'll be at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, or Arizona time, so it's gonna be a little bit early. And then Thursday at 2 p.m. same time as today. All right, everybody in the crew lounge. Everybody in the crew lounge. Only crew members in the crew lounge, though. Everybody else, I'll see you tomorrow. Only the crew. Do a collab with MotoJitsu in San Diego. I've already done. I've done 2 of them in Tucson. I do need to make my way out to Tucson, but with everything going on right now, I obviously can't leave the house, or at least hang out with somebody. Instructoring is going great. Will do, Robert. Will do. All right, crew, real quick. This is gonna be a quick one. It's not a soapbox thing. This is gonna be real quick, guys. Just make sure. Hey, look at that. There's a bike. Felissimo's KTM. Nice, man. Crew, real quick. You guys are just blowing it out of the park. Like, I feel like I always have to end it on, you guys are just doing a great job. I see Scarlett, I see Robert, I see the Prodigal Stranger, I see Shockmoto, sorry, not Shark, Dole Dan, Bob, you guys, there's just too many to say. There's too many to say. You guys are, I wish I could name everybody. We got 270 plus YouTube crew members. We got 400 something in Patreon. You guys are making this possible. Okay, we're able to do this consistently, and the more we get in the crew, the more often I can do these training sessions, and the more often I can focus on what I feel would be 100% good for you, not just what YouTube will put out. It's like I almost have to put out crash videos just for YouTube to say, hey, these are doing good, everybody else can join. Now I can actually get back to doing my tip videos. Now I can get back to doing my motorcycle maintenance and gear reviews and all these other things, that stuff that YouTube doesn't want to push out. You know what I mean? So with your guys' help, it's like it doesn't matter if YouTube doesn't push it out. It's going to be for you guys. You guys are my crew. You guys are the sponsors of this channel, and you're able to make this happen. I mean, all these bricks right here are pretty expensive. So, I mean, you guys are able to make this happen. All these burritos, we still got some, all these games. Guys, we're having too much fun here, but at the end of the day, the main thing is we need to be smart riders. We need to be taking care of each other. We need to be taking care of ourselves first and foremost. But there's just so much stuff I want to share, and we got some really good plans on there. So Check out the crew lounge. I did make a huge statement, but I will go ahead and copy and paste that for YouTube members and a YouTube member only post. And I also send that to the Patreon, so you won't miss it either way. But this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Santiago, yeah, exactly. I know it says hidden right now, but Dr. Dan the Fireman, yeah, exactly. So guys, let's go to the Discord. Let's hang out a little bit. I'm gonna go for a WALK. I don't want my dog to hear me, and we're gonna have a good time. Okay? I'm just so blown away by your guys' support and all the cool things that we have coming up. Christopher, tomorrow. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. So I'm gonna go ahead. What I'm gonna do is I'll just create it and I'll send the link to the Discord. So if you're in the Discord right now, guess what? You'll have the link. I'll create it right now. I'll create the sign up sheet. I'll create the sign up sheet right now. So give me some time. Creating the sign up sheet right now. Creating it right now. Don't worry. We're getting it going. There we go. Got it. That thumbnail is not the right thumbnail, but that's the link, guys. That's the link for tomorrow. That's the link for tomorrow. Thank you guys for all the support. Ryo, Rebel 500, man, great bikes. Great bikes. Amazing bikes, dude. Glad. Hopefully she's having a lot of fun on that. Can't find them anywhere. I got 2 of them. I still use them though, you know, sometimes. It is a happy doggo. I don't know, Ryo. I just don't know. I do streams now, you know. It might evolve. It might evolve to where I'm doing somebody can call in and we can talk, you know. But right now, nah. All right, guys. I'll see you around. It's a fun camera. It's a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, I'll see you guys around. I'll see you guys around. Damn, Richard.